that 5 Indian peacekeepers escorting a United Nations convoy in South Sudan have been killed in an ambush by rebels. That's the Indian Foreign Ministry statement that's come in today. Srinjoy Chaudhary is with us on the phone line. Srinjoy, the statement has come today. When did the incident actually take place?
Well, it took place at about 8 o'clock this morning. And we know that 5 Indian soldiers, including an officer of the Indian Army, who was on deputation to the UN peacekeeping forces, plus 4 other ORs, a JCU and 3 other Jawans were killed in this firing. The army is saying it was a firing. The MEA is saying it was an ambush. Regardless of that, we know that 5 Indian soldiers have died, including an officer of the Indian Army. We also know that 4 others have been injured, and every attempt is being made to ensure that they get treatment as quickly as possible. This information has been given to the Indian government from the South Sudan area by the UN authorities. We also know that every attempt will also be made to get the bodies back to India as quickly as possible. That should happen perhaps in the next 2 days. We also know that this is a very difficult area, an area where there is an enormous amount of tension because rebels are very active here. This was a convoy that Indian soldiers were escorting, and this came under very heavy fire, and it was during this exchange of fire that the 5 Indians were killed.
In fact, more details were given to us by the MEA spokesperson, Syed Akbaruddin, who joined us just a while ago.
It's some sad news that I can share with you, and that is that our ambassador in South Sudan has been informed that there were 5 casualties of the Indian battalion attached to UNMISS, which the UN peacekeeping force in South Sudan. They were escorting a UN convoy to Burmuk. It is in the volatile state of Jonglei, South Sudan, and this was this morning at about 8:30 a.m. The convoy is of 32 Indian soldiers, and when they were attacked by rebels, and I'm sad to inform you that the convoy took 5 casualties. This included a lieutenant colonel, JCO, and 3 soldiers. In addition, there were also 4 others who have been wounded. The casualties, including the injured, are being brought by the UN by helicopters from Jonglei to Juba, which is the capital of South Sudan. And our ambassador with the chief medical officer of the Army Medical Corps is waiting at the Juba airport. The first priority will be emergency treatment for the injured, and they will be sent to the UN Mission Hospital in South Sudan. And then, as per the advice of the medical team, they will then be transferred appropriately. With respect to those who have unfortunately paid the highest price and laid down their lives, our embassy will work with the UN to bring back the bodies of the deceased to India. That is, as you are aware, we have about 2,200 Indian personnel in South Sudan. They are in 2 battalions. One is in Jonglei, where the attack took place, and the other is in Malakal. And our embassy is right now in touch with the UN and their special representative on this matter. Now, at this stage, we are unable to confirm about who the rebels in question were, and we are in touch, and as and when we get further information, we will try and put it out to you. But that's about all I have for the present. We have the details, but as just a matter of respect to their families, we would like to inform their families first before we share those names on a public platform like yours. So please bear with us. We are in touch with their families, and we'll try to do that first before we make those details public. Thank you very much.